know I've done enough, so there's no more.
I work the graveyard shift, the sound made all chill. Bunch of AR clips, I put this K all dip. Where the young niggas die, we live our days in dark years. Boosie badass and down to catch a fade if y'all live.
I'm glad you gave me the shit with like no drums. I just wanted to like, I was trying to make it as conversational as possible, cause it's just conversation. Saha the Prince. My name.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what it is. This your boy One Deuce. And we right here. A dank look on the city, baby. Let me get myself together here, man. We today, man, we gonna go through some things. We got a couple of people here. Got my co-host today, Rob. He gonna sit in with me today. Rob of Big Leafs comes on Saturday, each and every Saturday at 10 o'clock. Let's get it. Shout out to Cannon Heber. 9 o'clock each and every Saturday. My bad. You supposed to be fixing that, man. You the co-host. You know that. Let's get up on top of it, man. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, man. We got the homie over here today, man. Too Loud crew, man. He gonna talk about some exotics. He gonna talk about the mids. He gonna talk about them top shelves. He gonna give y'all the info on the what's, the who's, the where's, and the wins, and the how's, the who's, and all that good stuff. So, man, I guess we could start it with how we used to start it with my homie Bishop Twan. Like always, man, I'm gonna start it with some sports talk, man. And I guess we could start with some Caps talk. That's the first good thing that went on, man. The Caps, you know what I'm saying? They went in and extended that playoff run and went on to the
East
conference finals, man. Hey. Finally got over that hurdle of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yeah.
Got over that hurdle finally, and now, what you think?
I mean, I've always liked the Capitals. Like, I don't know too many of my friends who hockey fans. I follow hockey. So when we picked up Ovechkin, when he first was a rookie, I knew he was fire. I just feel like we need a couple more players. Like this year, if we can win the Stanley Cup, cool. But we're gonna be a fighting team.
Okay, I ain't a big hockey fan or don't know all the rules. I'm a homer, first of all, but what you think? Because they celebrated like hell after the Pittsburgh, so I understand that thing. So now then, what chances do you think, as a fan, what's the chances that you think they can
You're a football fan, right? We Skins.
Football, I like the Skins.
It's like when we go to the playoffs and we got to play Green Bay and we hope we can win, but we always get beat. That's Pittsburgh's equivalent. Like, we know we can beat them. It just never happened.
Right. Okay. I understand.
Okay.
All right, they got over the hurdle. So now that they facing whatever, you know what I'm saying, that next, what do you think, who they got to play now? What was it, Nashville? Who they play?
Predators, yeah.
Predators, So what do you think? What's their chances?
We good. It's a fresh start, 0-0. We straight. So, like, if we go into this and we go up 2-0, all right, we good. Don't get happy, though, because things can still go south. We need a commanding lead, a 3-0 lead. Go ahead and take it home. We need a Stanley Cup run this jump.
Man, especially with them, I'm not sure. Me personally, I'm hoping for the best for the Caps, but man, this area, man, we've been down for a long time. We seem a little cursed, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope we get there, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Nationals, look, with the Nationals, they went off on a nice little winning streak, didn't they? Recently, yeah, a few little games there and there. So, man, the Wizards, they doing what they do as usual, and now we got the Skins coming up. I got a lot of hope for the Skins. You know what I'm saying? We got the boy Geist coming up as himself, so we're going to get into that later on. Skins talking. Ain't even football season yet, so we're going to get into that. Okay. But first up on the calendar, man, I want to get into something. You be here a lot and around a lot of the shows. Has anyone spoke about Mike Tyson, man, former champ and hopes of cashing in on this marijuana retail?
Not yet. Ain't nobody said nothing.
All right, man. I mean, I got a quick story here, man. I'm Mike Tyson. Former heavyweight boxing champ Mike Tyson hopes to cash in on California's legislation for recreational marijuana by opening his own cannabis resort. Okay, Tyson has already broken ground on a 40-acre property in the city with 20 acres dedicated to marijuana cultivation. Tyson's Ranch will also have a Tyson's cultivation school to instruct farmers on how to grow dope. All right, I'm going to stop right there. All right, first of all, man.
Would you jump at the chance?
Huh?
Would you jump at that chance?
At the chance to
Go to his school.
go to his school.
Like if you didn't know how to grow.
I mean,
They got
knowing what I
Osterman.
know today, it seemed a little commercial.
Okay.
So I probably wouldn't invest into that. But this was the question I was going to ask. Who going to tell Mike Tyson he can't be in the cannabis industry? How that meet go? You know what I'm saying? He be like, Mike, nah, man, I don't want this. You ain't coming over here, Mike. But yeah, but I don't know, man. It's a lot of this. I've been seeing a lot of this going on. What's the other dude? Dan Bazarian or whatever his name, the good rich guy. He's buying into it, man. I've been seeing a lot of stars buying it, a lot of politicians, man. So not sure what it's meaning for the future. Yeah, I guess that's what it means for the future.
Last week invested in a farm that's near and dear to me
West Virginia.
in West Virginia.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And to hemp cultivation. And the name of that farm is Almost Heaven Agriculture. And the reason that farm is like really
We gotta get a mic up.
super important to me is a friend of mine named Bill. Y'all
is
might
DC
know
Scrogger.
him. Bill Flanagan. I'm scheduled to go. It's coming up Hemp Week here in a couple of weeks. And last year I went out to the farm, and this year he got permitted for 100 acres. So I hit him up and I said, good morning. How's it all going with the campaign? It's about that time again. Wanted to schedule. However, I know you're busy. He said, my man, how are you, my friend? I'm out of town until Wednesday. I think Tyson's crew will be back through here the following week. You should come. You could come next week, or you could come when Tyson's people comes back. That was basically a message from my friend. However, I didn't read the article. I had posted it on Facebook. Mike Tyson, and
So-
he invested in the 100-acre farm that I'm associated with. So I'll be going to meet Mike Tyson and his crew in like 2
Man,
weeks.
shout out DC Scrogger, always making moves,
Yeah,
man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
if
he's
this
invested
guy's
in-
not an inspiration to you out there. I know a lot of the Listen Vision, that's DC Scrogger. He's off screen right now. So a lot of you who tuned in on WLVS, if y'all know, he had a show here, but he said basically, man, he's invested in, he's getting into the hemp business. So it's like, man, this thing is progressing, and all I could do is tell y'all, man, let's be ready, be prepared, man. I'm gonna go to the next quick story real quick, man, about California flower town that wrestles with odor amid the shift of Pat. They complaining, basically. This little town in California, man. Carpinteria. You ever heard of that? California. This picturesque coastal town cradled by mountains and sandy shores. They in the hills. Is a scene out of Southern California postcard.
Oh boy.
So, residents of Carpinteria say they feel lucky to live in what they consider a slice of paradise. It used to be, I think, some type of more flowers were grown up there than anything. More, that's orchids or stuff like that. Tight-knit community, 14,000. Residents say the thick skunk-like odor from the marijuana plant settles over the valley in the evenings and before dawn. Man, check this out, though. We don't want a marijuana smell, said Xavier Sargoza, a 73-year-old, guess what? Retired sheriff, a deputy who was born and raised in the town and lives near a greenhouse that grows marijuana.
The feds talk about that one.
We want fresh air. Oh, man. I'm going to stop the story right there.
It's fresh. It's fresh. You can get it.
We want fresh air.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, they're growing plants, buddy.
Shout out to the
I'm
homies
not
growing
sure.
that fire next to the retired
how much
police
fresh air you
officer.
want.
Man.
CO2, everything is you
Trying to
get
save
everything
your life,
you
old
want.
man.
you probably have extended life by these new grown plants up there, man. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing right now, man. I'm gonna go to a quick little break, and like I said, man, we're gonna have Jay come up. I mean, oh my goodness, we're gonna have two live crew come up and tell about these exotics, man, and we're gonna get it going, man. Let's get it.
I can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. I can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. I don't wanna sell you nothing, pussy nigga, talk is cheap. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Hey. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Boy, you might be a cop, you can't cop shit up off of me. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Okay, I make 750 off a P. On the phone with Mr. Crowd, so I'm busy talking cheese. I don't fuck with white, I'm eating strictly off the weed. Cause I know them folks tryna strip me off the streets. So I tighten up, had to switch my license, bro. And I know the drought coming, so I switch my prices up. I don't waste time, so I live my Brightland up. Why you niggas mad? Sammy Sosa lighting up. And that skinny bitch you with, I can tell she tryna cut. If I put a baby in a bed, them hips will widen up. You lame ass niggas can't get no 3.5 from us, 3.14, cause you niggas pie as fuck. Ay, I can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. I can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. I don't wanna sell you nothing, pussy nigga, talk is cheap. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Ay. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Boy, you might be a cop, you can't cop shit up off of me. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets.
Hey, nigga shot me in the ankle, I ain't kill him. You lucky. Nigga pulled a pistol on me and took my wallet. Fuck it. Southside nigga, money long as God be rolled. Duff a bad video was shot in front of Stop and Go. Dropped some racks at Daviani and I wore it out the store. Remember Amaco and Optimo and riding Candy Co. See these niggas try to play me off the streets. I can feel it. 100,000 for a show, so every 10 shows that's a million. Hey, trippin', fallin', silly, fucking, let it nigga feel it. Told you last time, this a big 12, not a him and titty, get it. I'ma get it, titty, get it. I'ma get it. Did you listen? I just did it. I'm exquisite, bitch.
I can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. I can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. I don't wanna sell you nothing, pussy nigga, talk is cheap. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets. Boy, you might be a cop, you can't cop shit up off of me. Can't let you niggas trick me off the streets.
And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Matthew 24:11.
Side, yeah. I'm 10 toes down, shoes glued to the pavement. Married to the streets, I know the rules of engagement. Moved with the two when I knew they were hating. Niggas mad I rose out the blue like I'm Jalen. I could easily hit my goon with a pavement. Let them do the job, that's how I'm used to behaving. But they'll probably snitch and say I knew the assailant. They trade a cigarette and Mountain Dew for a statement. And I can't do the state pen for none of y'all haters. I ain't in the convo if it don't involve paper, hard labor, I eat with the partakers, habitual lawbreakers. Quit with the car capers, we dealt when the cops chased us. Pitching the soft, got niggas rich as a ball player. Medicinal, all flavors. To cover up the smell, we shipped it in wallpaper, Rip it open with a sharp razor. Yeah, my OG turned this young Jedi to Darth Vader. A pound is an acre, they taught us to talk safer. And all my niggas strapped, get smoked like a Darth Vader. While you chillin' with
Boy,
your bitch,
one dude sitting here with my co-host.
Stoner Sowell, what's good?
Yes, sir. And we got the homie from Too Loud Crew up here. And we got a lot of loud, a lot of exotics, a lot of tops. I don't know what we got, but that's why he here to explain it all to y'all and explain it to the audience also. Basically, we're going to go right in. Man, the homie, we've been having a whole... All right, basically, this how it started. Man, in the city, we got a whole lot of gas going on, as my homie say. Chief, shout out Chief. We got a whole lot of gas in the city, but we got a whole lot of bush in the city also, man. So it's a lot of people getting taken advantage of. So I want just a perspective or just a little info out there so we could clear up some of this, man. So we can understand what some of this stuff is, man. What is people putting in their bodies, you know what I'm saying? And are you getting beat? Are you getting cheated or what? You know what I'm saying? Basically, with your medicine. So that's what the homie here to do. So where you want to start at? I want to start with, okay, the exotics, man. Let's go down. What's the difference first? What's the difference between exotics, top shelf? I guess we could just say there, right there, the exotics and top shelf. Right, because a lot of people get that first confused.
I mean, first of all, a lot of people are calling everything exotics nowadays. That's not what it is. Exotics are, the real term came from hard to find genetics. And genetics that are not ran by everybody, or if they are ran by somebody, they're ran by a top tier grower, somebody that really can get the most out of the strain. So when you get it, the strain itself is at its purest form, the highest standards it could be at. You're not getting something that you would find in a shop. Point blank period. Exotics are usually not found in a shop. Any dispensary, you don't usually see them at.
Okay, starting there with the exotics. Where did that term where did it start at? Who might have brought that to the scene? Anybody popular?
I would probably say definitely Bay Area made.
Yeah.
I would say it'd probably be a toss-up between a few of them. Probably Burner was probably a big one that started the whole designer, weed trend and everything. Like, he definitely kind of coined the term, I would say.
Okay.
The whole Connected and Cookies camp, they definitely coined the whole designer weed term and all that stuff. But everybody else kind of, I wouldn't say rode on the bandwagon, because they definitely didn't. There was plenty of people that, were there before them and everything. They just kind of made it popular.
Yeah. So where, far as with the exotics, okay, what you just said debate. Now we want to get this straight, about like if you hear about, if you want to ask some questions out here, you know what I'm saying? And people say like these exotic or whatever. What are some of the more, I hear in the city? I hear Cookies a lot, Jungle Boys a lot. What's one of the other more populars we might hear?
Well,
Dub's Garden.
You're definitely gonna hear Jungle Boys. I will say that's an LA company. That's just a lot of
Jungle
really
Boys and Cookies. Where Jungle Boys and Cookies? Where they located at?
Jungle Boys is in LA. They
LA.
got 2 different dispensaries, working on a third in LA. You got Cookies is all over California
Right.
now.
They
They're
opened
in
up shops everywhere.
LA, Sacramento, San Francisco, the Bay, everywhere. But there's
These
also
some questions that you could ask, because if people watching, we got some audience members that want to know. We got people out there that just don't know. I ain't got my live on right now, but I'm gonna break the videos down and stuff so I can put it on. But all right, let's go into the term the rapper weed. What is considered rapper weed? What are they talking about when people say rapper weed? What in the hell are they talking about?
The best thing for that is just people that don't know what they're talking about, but it really is exotics is all it is.
The exotics.
Because all your rappers, your big name rappers, your Young Dolphs and your famous Dexes and all your big smokers and all that, they're all
Currency brands and all that
every
shit.
one of them, they're all buying their stuff from your Stravinsky's and your Jungle Boys and your Golden State Cultivators.
Getting it from them. Gas House here in Kingston. Shout out to those, yeah.
But also a lot of these big companies, you wouldn't consider every single one of them, at least to my standards, I wouldn't consider them exotic. I would consider them premium top shelf. But some of them run exotic strains. You got to know the difference. That's the thing. You got to know the genetics of what you're getting. You know, don't just go by a
Just
name.
don't go.
Take some backstory into it. See what it's about. You know.
Yeah, check it out. Do your research.
Absolutely.
And that's like some of the main things like we tell people, because I know people ask me, my inbox ask me a lot after I put it out there. The thing is, like I tell people, I'm like, man, I'm just learning also, and I was like, that's what make me tell people the research, because I might know a little bit and I'm still learning myself, and then I end up hearing something from somebody that's wrong, and I'm like, hold on, man,
It doesn't sound
yeah,
right.
it don't sound
Yep.
right. So
Yep.
look,
There's a lot.
listen, yeah, I'm
of
like it's a lot
confusion.
going on right now. So
Yeah, a lot of
okay, about the
misinformation.
even with the like a lot of people don't understand the indoor and the outdoor. Even with the exotics, you know what I'm saying? Those guys outdoors, indoors, the grow I mean the greenhouses, right? Like that grow houses and all this type of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion with all of that too. The common misconception is that if it's outdoor, it's terrible. That's the biggest false statement I can say, period. That outdoor statement goes all about climate. It depends on where you are. California, they're just everything about their climate, their environment, they're built for it. They can grow the best outdoor weed in the country, period, point blank. Some of the best farms in Humboldt, their outdoor strains look better than most people's indoors, and you would never know. And a lot of the exotics you see from big companies are actually outdoor strains that you just don't know. They don't market it as either or. They have no need to, because it looks the same. Why would they? Is the common misconception. You know, like I said,
That's what I
outdoors
learned
got to be cheaper.
Being
but
out
it's
there,
not.
Emerald.
Absolutely.
Outdoor. I saw some of the names,
Some of the
and
best.
some of the brand, and I was like, and that's what really made me realize it's a lot of misconceptions here. So, man, like we tell people, man, get out and do some research on. If you find like it's like anything. If you find you a favorite brand, keep researching it and
how they
keep
do it.
going back over it. See what you like. See how they do it. Know their techniques and know some of the stuff. So when you ask your favorite painter brand, or you go happen to be vacationing and you go out, you know where you're going, know where to get it, know that you're dealing with the right people. They might even try to get you at some of their brands. They just tenders there at the stores.
Another
So they
thing.
might just be trying to sell, get their commission. Like, oh, I don't like this. They got 1,000 different number gelatos or 1,000 different
Absolutely.
cookies up there. So you gotta do your research and really know which one you like, what's your preference, and
One thing I definitely want to say though, like a lot of the two big companies I do want to address, just because there's a lot of confusion about it. Cookies, like Connected California and Cookies, and then also Sherbinsky, two of the biggest, companies out there with exotic strains in the business. Everybody has the common misconception that everything they grow is indoors. That's absolutely not true. Some of their most award-winning best strains are full outdoor strains, 100%. And it's some of the best weed in the country.
I ain't even gonna lie, I
just
laughed.
how it
I
is.
saw a couple of guys, and that's what I learned about. Like I said, I am, and I don't want to talk too much, but it's crazy. Some of the stuff you see here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy in the way they
It
want
is.
to just push it on people, because it's no reason to do
just
it.
don't know.
You don't have to do it. That's the thing about it. So, you know what I'm
Can you
saying?
get into
But shout out
PGRs?
to good people and good brains out here.
Can you
man.
get into PGRs? Tell the folks
Oh, yeah,
about the PGRs.
Yeah,
and
the
That's
PGRs.
that's
Yeah.
a big thing too. A
Yeah.
lot of people are buying PGR, flour and stuff because they don't know. A big thing I like to tell people to look for when they get when they're buying their flour, to look for to not get PGR. Number one, you don't want rock hard dense buds. And if they look like golf balls, I mean, that's not even a telltale sign. If it's rock hard and it's a nice little ball and circle, more than likely that's PGR. it can also be dense and not have PGR in it, but you're gonna want to be able to, it's gonna have shape to it. It'll have like they call them foxtails in the industry is what they usually call them, foxtails.
Look, cannabis don't grow like an asteroid.
Right.
Okay,
like big rocks.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
No
so
strain grows like that?
no, not asteroids. We're talking about the ones that people are loving, and they're pulling out some of these cans, and they're like, ooh, this looks so nice. It looks like an asteroid.
Yeah, I wish I could pull
Like,
some pictures up of stuff.
yeah. So
because like the buds will have like a finger, like they look like little fingers almost. You call them like foxtails. That's like your good organic flower. That's how it's coming out.
And even indoor and outdoor, like, look, the PGRs are plant growth regulators. They're equivalent to pesticides and growth hormones to make those nugs look like that, for more density, more yield, for, at the end of the day, more weight, and an easier way of producing a product. And when we're talking about mass scales in this industry that's just in infancy, we're trying to get rid of that at its infancy when the industry is at the start, before we get into things like, GMOs and things like that into the cannabis industry. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about PGRs. So they are everywhere, and just know what you're consuming.
Regulators.
Yeah, know what you're consuming, and know, like, hey, it may be fire. You may enjoy it. You may like it, but just know, be educated on what you're doing.
And know what you smoke.
Right.
Take meds.
So with like PGRs, other than looking for that asteroid shape, how else would you know, I guess, your bud had PGRs in it?
The density of it when it's hard. When it's rock hard and you gotta, like, it doesn't break apart. Like, normal, organic, nice cured bud should be able, nice and soft, but dry at the same time and moist, like almost like a gum feel to it.
Okay, yeah.
Like a gummy texture.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be rock hard to where it's like a little boulder. Yeah, you don't want that at all. That's definitely a PGR. You don't want to smoke that. Definitely want your clean, organic, nice soil. But even at that point, there's a lot of different grow techniques for all these big exotic farms. They're doing indoors, just straight soil grown lights. They're doing hydroponics.
With some of the strains we got, baby, we was smoking.
We got Forum Cut Cookies by Lion Bolt Farms. We were smoking some Captain Crunch. Not sure the grower on that one. Some Banana Joe cookies. Shout out to I Can't Roll Skinny for that one. He hooked me up.
I Roll
some
Skinny.
of them. Yep.
I heard that name around.
Homie. What else we got? I think we got some Mendo Breath by Dub's Garden around here somewhere.
That's what's up, man. It's crazy, man, where we at right now, man. I mean, like, I remember, man, just 18 months ago, man, it was like, you couldn't find some of this stuff, man. I mean, it was like hard to find. Now,
it's definitely
everybody got a label on something. You know what I'm saying? I just saw a lot of fake Jungle Boys oil refinery going around.
All that fake me out.
I seen a lot of fake oil
the boys
refinery
don't like
going
that.
around.
The boys
So
don't like
beware
that. I'll
of
tell you that.
packaging Also,
They don't like that. They don't like counterfeit. They don't like the counterfeit of their brand. They do not like that at all.
They put them on blast.
They
like
will.
You follow your favorite brand or whatever. You'll see them. They put the people on blast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you get caught.
It's dangerous.
You
don't
get
know
It's
what
like
you're getting.
crazy, man. Because I mean,
you
like
don't know what you're
I've
getting.
seen it a few times now. The Wiz, I'm like, man, what is going on with what is going on? And I had to jump in somebody's inbox, and I saw what they post. They was happy, yeah, man, waking bait. I was like, man, you better make sure you ain't about to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying, with some sap or something. Because that ain't them people's product, man. You know what I'm saying? I say it was one thing I be looking when I do travel abroad. I make sure I look at that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And really ask some questions and stuff, because Get back here, man.
Yeah,
People
know the
playing
growers,
games.
man. Go see the growers. Like,
people
look,
play
the
games.
saleswomen and the salesmen that are right
they
at
don't
the
know
booth,
nothing. You gotta
they
talk
there to
to the
sell the
people.
product that's out at the cups. The growers and the owners of the company may be in the booth, but more than likely they are not in the booth. They're session out somewhere else
Unless they're a
at the
smaller
sesh
company.
spot, and you know. You should go and engage them, and even the smaller companies, just engage them. Ask them, did you
to
grow it?
How do you
You
do
know,
it?
and
Talk
how did
to
you
'em.
grow it?
Yeah.
Did you indoor, outdoor?
Live in
Is this
soil,
light depth? You
organic.
know, exactly. And people will tell you. They'll straight up tell you right then. Nah, I didn't grow it. It's my homies. You know, and or yeah, I grew it and everything
They let you
about
know
it.
everything. What's
And
up?
or I
Got
grew it,
extreme
and this
Turks
is
in the
my
building
cross
and
because
third
I got a
dimension.
S1
Hey.
from somebody, and
VX1 or
and now I
Cocaine's
have
cannabis
and
in
now
the
I have the genetic, or guys have bought the genetics like straight up, and these genetics cost.
Very
Skittles is
expensive.
50 racks, yo. You know, 40 racks to hold the license for Skittles.
10-pack of seeds,
Yeah.
200, 300 bucks.
Yeah.
The real exotic.
The reals,
It's not,
yeah.
It's not cheap. It's not a cheap game.
Yeah.
Hey, quick story about seeds, real quick, man. Look, we was out at, like I said, Emerald. Remember we was out there? We was staying at Aficionado Seeds.
Great seed company.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
great
mean,
seed
they got
company.
some fish. They sell
Yeah.
these seeds. They come
Yeah,
in
they were like
nice little
500
box,
500 a pack.
500
The
a
wax
pack.
seal.
Got a
500
wax
pack with the
seal
shit.
around, real nice seeds.
They're the real
All right,
deal.
so let me tell you, I'm standing there beside the booth.
Okay.
And they got the seeds sitting right there.
And
So
I
this
know
dude
Frenchie.
walks up. The dude walked up, and he was looking. He opened the box, and I'm standing there, and I saw him. He took the box and set it right back there. So mind you, I'm standing there. Now, don't judge me after this point. But they put that box down. I'm looking, so I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I'm way the fuck out California. I don't want these motherfuckers to think I stole these $500
Yeah, nah.
seeds. I was
Right.
like, hey, motherfucker, come back here real
Yeah.
quick. Hey, bring your ass back here. He was like, huh?
Where you going?
Huh? Where you going? So they everybody looking. I'm like, man, look.
I like,
man, go check that
yo.
motherfucker for them
Yeah.
seeds, because I don't want to get in trouble for these motherfucking seeds out
Dude
here.
stole
You
the
feel
seed.
me?
Not me.
So check him right there and man, search this motherfucker for them seeds right now, man. I don't know how he did it. He cuffed
Yeah,
the shit
he
out
cuffed
the
him.
motherfucker, tossed him or something before they got to him. Come to find out, the dude was a staff and shit. He was part of the staff. And he was walking around, probably just cuffing different
Trying to
little
get some
shit,
good
stealing
shit.
good
Yeah.
shit, right? They ain't finding it or whatever. But I had to put that shit on blast because I just was like, man, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, yeah,
That's
I
why-
ain't going, yeah, I'm not going down out here. That's what's 500. That's
That's why I go out there. I go out there. Hey,
Oh,
look,
man.
let me tell you what. The seeds, the real seeds, they're gone first day.
Yeah.
You better know,
Man.
and you better go see it.
Yeah.
Like Dungeon Vault, everybody
Be in a
like
line,
just the
2-hour line,
Yeah,
everything
just
else.
for and they don't, and then some of the breeders don't have booths, and they're just sitting
That
around
pop up
talking
at somebody else's
the
booth.
head stash.
Like the Mac,
It was guys, yup, popped in.
Capulator,
Yeah, I'm about to
Mac.
say them.
He just popped
symbiotic. Yeah, the motherfuckers
Oni.
popped up on that second day,
Oni and
and the
papayas,
line
he
was
just
long
popped
as
out
hell.
like, yo, I got these. Oh, he laid them down.
Yeah,
they
that's
were
one of the
gone.
better ones in the game. Oni's definitely killing it.
Yeah.
He's behind some of the bigger exotics.
Yeah,
from
the
like
papaya
Alien
crosses.
Labs.
Anybody who got the papaya is basically
Alien
his
Labs.
papaya. Yeah.
Alien Labs is
Alien
pushing,
Labs,
I think,
dope, super
one
dope.
of their, two of their strains.
Jungle Boys pushing the papaya and the jungle papaya cake.
And they got Jungle Boys is doing a lot of symbiotic and seed junkie, JBZ's stuff. A lot
They
of
got
those
a-
are, a lot of them are killing it
Okay,
right now.
go through that real quick about how the difference between a cultivator and a breeder and how that relationships work with somebody like Jungle Boys. Because Jungle, those guys that you see in the face of Jungle Boys, if you know who Jungle Boys is,
Yeah.
they are
They're a big company.
growers of or breeders of all those strains you see, all those cherries and Topangos and
strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, strawberry shortcakes and our favorite purple punch and all that wedding cake. But yeah, tell us how that relationship works between those guys.
What it is with them is the breeders of the strains will come across a grower, or the grower will get in contact with the breeder, and if they're that notable of a grower, they will let them run their gear for sometimes even free. You know, just to have that notoriety of the Jungle Boys running Pony Seeds, Symbiotic, or so-and-so, because, you know, they're followed by probably 250,000 people by now. Who knows? They're a major company. But, you know, that's another big thing I definitely want to address is you can't get caught up in the hype of a company and assume that that means that that's the best out there. You can't do that. That's definitely
Marketing is definitely
big marketing.
Everything.
They have
so understand
a
that
killer
too.
marketing
Like
campaign.
you can get some good, and that's why we kind of like push the growing thing. And I'm gonna segue into that. We're gonna take a little break, real quick, and go right into that. Jacob.
One of a kind, you want Jesus and Obama combined, girl. She just want somebody that's street, but still got class. Still got cash, most of her friends said it will not last. Tryna go legit, but he still got bags. Who still love you and you just got swag? I said I like a thick, but she still got mad. I said I like a thick, but she still got mad. I'm the type that's gonna tell you you're beautiful. You deal with headaches on the usual. All that's gonna take is one manicure. And no, I'm not talking about cuticles. I know all these things might be new to you, like leaving gifts in your cubicle. And I see you been jumping through hula hoops, looking for love, looking for love, looking for love, girl. It's not in the club, not in the club, not in the club, girl. Someone to trust, someone to trust, someone to trust, girl. Yeah, looking for love, looking for love, looking for love, girl. It's not in the club, not in the club, not in the club, girl. Someone to trust, someone to trust, someone to trust, girl.
You're not mine, I'm not yours either. Though we both have strong desires. First comes marriage, then having babies. Love me now and forever, my lady.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We right back, man. Dank look on the city. I am your boy, One Deuce. I'm here with
Stole the show,
and we got
DC Scrogger.
He came up on camera. He was just behind the scenes talking. And basically what I wanted to get into real quick was we was just talking about all the different stuff that people got to go through to learn. And I want to just bring it right on back into a reason why you don't have to go through all them struggles right now in the DC, because you need to learn to grow, man. We got a lot of growers in the building. The homie Trippy, he up in here. We got the homie Real Deal Farms up in the building. And me, we got my homie here. He's working with the plant every single day, man. Extreme Terps, Corey, good guys. I mean, man, everybody, man. We in the building, man. So yeah. Look, I missed that one. But yeah, man. Going to real quick, man, why we should be growing in the city, man. I know y'all hear this spiel, but I love it, and I'm going to keep giving y'all this spill, man.
And I'm going to keep giving it to you if you like it or not.
I love my exotics. They tell you, we was just up here smoking it. I love all that, but we do got to have,
I got some exotics.
If you smoke,
how about that?
If you invest into a local grower, then guess what? You don't have to go through all that because you're buying right here local. So that's the thing. Or not even buying, you sourcing here local.
Yeah, I'm a local grower. I got some exotics. I got blood orange.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I got some snow cone. Right?
What's that? Okay. Slurpee.
I got some purple banana sherbet that I'm about to pop.
Nice.
I got Crazy Wop OG, Chris Crazy's Crazy Wop OG. That's Super Dave. The rest of Crockett and DNA.
Crockett, DNA.
I got some of my homie strands out in BC. I got a strand coming this Christmas called Scroggin' After Dark. my own strand.
Man, we got
36%
everybody stepping in the building, man.
THC and 12% CBD. Shout out to my homie in British Columbia. Been developing that for me.
Yes, sir.
You should be growing here in DC. You can legally grow. That is the right and the most coveted right amongst this culture. And with that, if you're not growing and you consuming this plant, you live in DC, and you can continue to consume this plant, use a cotton picker. Straight up. I tell it to your face. If you don't like it, it was indention service, so I'm talking to everybody. I'm saying that consuming a product in which you can legally produce is the cotton picking of old. And 91% of arrests in DC was me, and that is statistically nationwide. I was at Justice Vote for Justice yesterday, honored guest of John Forte, a person that was pardoned because of the unjust laws of a country. And what I'm saying is 91% of arrests is me. And if you're not growing and you look like me, they banking on your money to feed them billions that you might be chasing. And you don't have to grow and touch the plant to grow your business in Canada. But what I'm saying is you're going to have to gain a skill, and you're going to have to gain it right now. And it's now or never. I've been intently, with the same determination. And last night I had a blessing to sit down with a room full of other determined individuals like myself, and to hear their stories about the injustice of a criminal justice system. I know that the plan is definitely something that we've been hurting from for a long time, and we can now gain. So that number of 91% arrests in D.C. to me means 91% of the city that's actually consumed should be growing. And we can turn that number around. And that money that you saving while you not going out searching is in your own. And it's in your own home. Strong is a technique of growing, screen to green. Whereas I make your child's bedroom 6 legal plants. Big bonsai tree monsters. 1.5 pound plants, easy work. Legally. The question is, if you want to grow, how much cannabis do you consume in 3 to 4 months? That's the question. Anything else, is irrelevant. If you're looking to grow, you need to be growing what you consume and your friends consume, or what's the purpose. So before you start growing, you should calculate that number. And if anybody's serious about giving you a consultation and really serious about helping you growing, they will ask you that and not go after your pockets.
And real quick about that too, in the city right now, you got a lot of people trying to extort their part of it. Also now, I've been saying, you got people talk about I grow, I'm gonna be a consultant, and then you go look at they growth. And I mean, you got me laughing at your growth. It's crazy. But, man,
you can't fake this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now. After the
why would you
weeks of
beat
flour,
up somebody?
At the end of the day, it's gotta be fire.
Yeah,
or it's
and
bush.
there's people trying to take
There's
people's money out here, man.
I know. I hear
we
it all,
can't
man.
have that.
I
You know what
hear
I'm
it
saying?
all, man.
It's good people. I know good people. I mean, that's doing it, and it's crazy, man.
I harvest
it's crazy.
today, for real.
Hey,
I harvest
it's crazy.
today.
So
Today was my harvest day.
Man, we're going to end it on a good note, man. Real quick, man, we got T-Con this weekend, man. T-Con, May 12th this weekend. Also, the Funk Parade that day in D.C. So, man, get yourself out. T-Con is at the Convention Center, man. D.C.
man.
Convention
Official
Center.
sponsors of T-Con.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
go ahead and put
Extreme
that out there.
Terps.
Where Extreme Terps at, yo?
Man, D.C.
Extreme
Spraga. And Blunt Facts right here, man.
Official sponsors in Washington
T-Con
Convention
2018 and 2019.
No doubt. Next year, too.
Hey.
2-day convention.
Man, it's basically a T-shirt convention, man. Restock gonna be there, and if you like the tennis shoes and all that good stuff. A lot of local brands, a lot of information, man. They gonna be sharing how you could basically get a business up and running. I know I took some of the information a couple of years ago, and it led me to more information. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I took from it. It was, short little seminars from different people who've had success in the field of fashion and the business. So come on down to T-Con.
No doubt.
Yep.
420 too. You come down there at 420. I got a free grow class. That's
Yep.
my workshop, giving y'all knowledge on how to grow this fire.
Oh man.
See, real quick, I'm
420. Washington Convention Center.
Washington Convention Center, man.
Saturday.
And real quick about the Funk Parade, I had something up here about the Funk Parade. Yeah, annual Funk Parade, Saturday, May 12th. You're going to get the Music Fest from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m., the Music Fest. It's going to have a lot of different artists in there. Homie Pinky Killer Corn. Let me see who I got. Uptown Art House. We're going to have some kids in there, too. They going to be the Phelps Band, going to be in the... I've been the marching procession and all that good stuff, man. We're gonna have Malcolm X drummers and dancers, Funky Miracle, Eat the Cake, a whole bunch of good people, man. So come out. You can bring the family out to all this stuff. That's what's so good, man. We all gonna have like you said, cannabis seminar at the convention center that day, but you're gonna also have a graduation that day. UDC graduations in the convention center that, so it's like a whole lot of good stuff going on in the city, man. Y'all make sure y'all come out and man, you want drop that knowledge on them real quick. A good blunt. I got Scroger, man. Gonna give y'all blunt facts, man, real quick.
Blunt facts. Facts. You got a CB1, CB2 receptor in your body. The reason why cannabis stays in your system for longer than 30 days is because of those two receptors. You have an endocannabinoid system. Those were brought to you by Professor Luf Hans out of University of Jerusalem. And the endocannabinoid CB1 and CB2 receptor professor that is local, who's one of the leading local researchers and scientists, is Professor Mohammed Musa. Mustafa out of VCU. I get a chance to chat with him on a regular, and I chat with Professor Luf Hans' understudy, Sebastian. He's doing some wonderful things. He's cannabinoid, and he got a portable cannabinoid tester. He also tests for spannabis in Europe, and he's also doing genetic mapping, which is the new. These wonderful cultivars that we talked about, they took time for those growers and those geneticists to make. And when legalization does happen, and if you've been watching the news, it's coming very soon. And those guys are going to get paid for what they created, because it's intellectual property. And that's what we're talking about, scratching surfaces on the industry of cannabis and hemp. And you know me for cannabis, I'm bigger on hemp than I am cannabis. Yo, you should have CBD influx in your body every day.
Yeah, man. Look, blunt facts. That's what it is, man. The CB1, CB2 receptors, man. That's about it passing through
the brain and through the organs.
Brain,
think of your
central nervous system.
Yeah, it's an endocannabinoid system. Just think of the vascular system in your body, that picture that you see of the vascular system, and think of all of those blood cells and that run all through your body are attached also to CB1, CB2 receptors, and the body takes that. CBD and CBN and CBG, the cannabinoid is naturally in your body. Your mom, if you breastfed you, she transferred cannabinoids through her breast milk.
Here, man. So, guess what? Oh yeah, Happy Mama's Day to the baby mamas, the mama mamas, and all the baby mama mamas, and everybody, man. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day to everybody in the room.
Happy
man, we
Mother's
signing
Day.
off. This
Happy
is a
Mother's
Dank
Day,
look in
Mom.
the city. Y'all already know what it is.
Rest.
Let's get it.